Congratulations on your new canoe pack or harness. I'm Ann Ostrom, and today we'll run through how to check the fit. Wearing the pack correctly and double checking the fit will improve your weight transfer, load stability, and comfort on the trail. As you know, paddlers come in all shapes and sizes, and your pack or harness is customized to you. We selected the right size shoulder straps, hip belt, and frame size based on your order. And today we'll run through the steps you should do to check out the sizing. First, I'll do a tour of your pack. The hip belt stabilizer pulls the bottom of the pack into your back. The yellow load lifters pull the top of the pack into your back and stabilizes the load. And the chest strap also stabilizes the load. The Voyageur harness has the same straps. Now, I'll do a quick tour of your body. I'd like you to put your hands on your hips and find the top of your hip bone. This is your iliac crest. You'll find out why this is important in a minute. To get a good feel for the fit of your pack, we recommend that you pack it with about 10 to 20 pounds of stuff. Pillows and blankets work really well. And for the harness, you want to just put it on the barrel to check the fit. No need for extra weight. So fill the pack just to the top and tighten the compression straps to secure the load. So notice that the stabilizer straps and the shoulder straps are loosened off on the pack, and I'm really leaning forward at the hips. So you're going to lift the pack or barrel so your hip belt is centered on the top of your hip bone or iliac crest. Tighten the hip belt relatively tight to hold the pack in place. Stay bent over. I want you to think of your lumbar area as a platform for the weight to rest on. That is why it is critical that the hip belt padding should sit halfway above and below your iliac. I've marked it here with an X. So proper placement on the hips helps transfer the weight, and all sizing is based on this position. So still bent over at the hips, tighten the shoulder straps, then tighten the hip belt stabilizers by pulling them forward, then the load lifters, and then do up the chest strap. You can move the chest strap up or down so it's comfortable for you. Typically, it's 4 to 6 inches below the collarbone. So now it's time to check the fit. The padding of the hip belt should wrap around the hips with a minimum of 3 to 5 inches between the padding at the front. You need to be able to tighten it nice and tight without maxing out the adjustment. Next, we'll check the length of the shoulder straps. They should wrap fully around the shoulders, and the padded part of the shoulder strap should end at least 2 inches below the armpits, but not be so long that you run out of adjustment when you tighten them up or cause chafing. Before I talk about checking the torso fit, I'd like to do a quick review. The Wabakimi is an internal frame canoe pack with a rigid plastic and aluminum frame sheet. The Winisk has no frame, but you can still move the shoulder straps up or down for comfort. To demonstrate this flexibility, I've set this shoulder strap at the medium frame size and this shoulder strap at the large frame size, just to show you. You can do the same with the Wabakimi, but the Quetico pack comes in one size only. It's the correct torso size when the shoulder straps start 2 to 3 inches below the top of your shoulders. It's the correct torso size when the top of the load lifter is no higher than the top of your ears. And I'll talk about the barrel in a minute. So this is very important, and it's on both the barrel and the pack. The load lifter attach point needs to be in the center of the top of your shoulder or slightly forward. If it is behind your shoulder, the pack will feel like it's pulling you back. Simply move it forward or backward using the tri-glide buckle. Okay, let's talk about the barrel. It's one size fits all for torso lengths. However, our new load shifter means another 3 inches of adjustment with the load transfer for most people. If your torso is extra short, then attach it to the lower buckle. Again, look for as much angle as you can get on the yellow webbing. So that's how to check the fit of your pack or barrel harness. Please don't hesitate to reach out with questions. And also you can check out the other videos on optimizing the carry and bending the aluminum stays on the wabakimi. So happy paddling.